I hope and trust that you're doing well. So I want to play this video, and I think a lot of times this is like to me the information age. We should always be learning. We should always be evolving, and I think you need to sometimes step back from what you know, what you've been taught. Is a whole new world out there. This woman's going to address the issue about homelessness and what's going on, and basically how the behavior is like normal. And I saw this, and my thing is, here's the thing about it. We have a duty. We have a duty to better ourselves and want a better life. Doesn't mean it's going to happen in the next 5 minutes or by next week. But the older generations, newer generation, the problem that we're facing is we need to, by any and all means, we need to stop romanticizing struggle love. There was a lady, a young black woman in the community. She had got her degree and was doing well, and she was trying to find a man, and it was hard. And so I thought it was disturbing. She was talking to some older women, and she was saying things like, I don't care if he works at a fast food. All a man has to do is love me. I can take care of us both. Just love me, be at home, and love me. So basically, and they were in agreement with her. That's all she wants is love. You're right, babe. And I said, I thought it was crazy. Any man that love and respect you, he's not going to just sit at home, do his little fast food job, and let you just take care of him. You're running a real risk. Too many have played Barbara the Builder, and 9.9 times out of 10, it doesn't work out. So what is it? Why would she say that? Because somebody has taught her to what? Romanticize struggle love. All he has to do is just love me. Yeah, go ahead and do that. And he'll be flipping those burgers. And then you're going to go ahead and get him a better car. Let me guess, she going to show him. And then he's going to go ahead and show the next woman what you showed him. That's what typically happens. Or he may get clever. He may get pregnant and decide to be a stay-at-home dad, then divorce you and you paying him child support. It has been done. Why would she say that? Romanticizing struggle love. Why do women keep on carrying the seed of poverty D? Romanticizing struggle love. Why do women keep on putting up with men when there is no standard? Romanticizing struggle love. And you're expecting to get a return on the investment. It's just not going to happen. It's just not. Why do women sit up with a man and think it's some kind of prize? Well, we got 3 or 4 kids that got about the same father. Romanticizing struggle love. And then so anti-marriage. Why are we anti-marriage? Because the men don't want to marry you. They're not about building. That's what it should be about, building a family, a legacy, not a tragedy. Why? Romanticizing struggle love. That's why the men, they don't have to. Women will sit up here and have kids by moving in. It's like, I just don't get it. I'm not saying you won't have to like marriage, but why are you anti-marriage, but you got a man you shacking up and you got all these kids? You got the Brady Bunch already in play. What's the benefit to you? He does work. Okay, let's take that baby daddy contract and that shacking up contract and go get those benefits. Let's see about that pension. Why? He doesn't have to do that. Why? Romanticizing struggle love. So let's go ahead and get to what she's saying. Some of these things, life happens, but who's on your team? A dust bucket. Why? Romanticizing struggle love.
I can't get this video right, so I'm gonna just say it like this. It is so sad to see people living in their cars with their kids and stuff, and it's just normal to us. We get on here and we support each other. Hey, go park your car right here so the police won't mess with you. Go to this hotel and ask for a rate. Go find a women's shelter, or like that's not normal. I'm not saying it's wrong because it's nothing we can do. Everybody is losing everything. And our new normal is to see people. Yeah, we're all struggling. We're all having a hard time. Oh, it's not. It's nothing we can help now, and that's the sad part. It's nothing normal about this. It's really sad and heartbreaking. I went outside so I could get some sun to recharge or whatever, and I started praying instantly. And then I looked at my whole apartment complex and I started praying for the whole damn complex because I'm like, everybody's struggling. And God, I just want you to take away all this anxiety and stress that anybody is feeling like I'm feeling right now, because I'm having financial attacks right now. And we one day are being away from being homeless too.
Exactly. The anxiety of it all. Why? We're seeing it, we're internalizing it. A lot of this is happening. Life happens. Where's the partner for the kids? Where's the man at to have a support system?
Or like, that's not normal. I'm not saying it's wrong because it's nothing we can do. Everybody is losing everything. Everything. And our new normal is to see people, yeah, we're all struggling, we're all having a hard time. Oh, it's not it's nothing we can help now, and that's the sad part. It's nothing normal about this. It's really sad and heartbreaking. I went outside.
And what we're seeing, it's been reported, nothing new, is it started way before, it didn't just show up last week. How many women are sitting up here? How many women sitting up here homeless with children? Homeless with children. How many videos? We don't know where we're going to go. Oh, I'm gonna get my kids. Oh, go to the homeless shelter. I saw a video. And the woman was sitting there smiling. It was like just a regular middle-sized sedan. That woman had 3 kids in the back and a baby in the front. And guess what? It was another woman that was in the driver's seat. They were homeless. It's like you gotta be, and she was smiling. Yep, me and my 4 kids. So I don't know who the other woman was. You're living in the vehicle. How will those children sleep? I guess sleep sitting up. What else can you do? It's already been tough when the economy wasn't so bad. Then when it gets bad, you can easily hit rock bottom. And see, this right here is also part of the programming. Oh, yeah. She's not homeless. She said apartment complex. But what did she mention? Oh, that anxiety. That anxiety. Why is that anxiety there? That anxiety is there because guess what? She already knows inflation, everything going up but the paychecks, but the income, the salaries. That anxiety, even for people that are not homeless, that still have their residence, that anxiety is there because all it takes is one mix up, all it takes is one hiccup, all it takes is one missing paycheck. All it takes is a layoff. That's all it takes. They're laying off. That's all it takes. It just takes a layoff, and that can seal the deal. You know what's next. All it takes is one layoff. You know what's next? Why? The jobs aren't hiring. People are working. People are still working and looking for a job, a second job. Can't even find that. Well, if the one doesn't have a job, can't find a job. Again, I'm reading reports, so nobody's hiring anybody 50 and over. Other report says, oh, they're firing people 40 and over. Oh, Generation Z can't find a job. A, B, C, X, Y, Z can't find a job. So the moral is, the common denominator is people can't find jobs. So when people are laid off, the common denominator is can't find other employment. You wonder why the homelessness is up. You wonder why people that are still working, have anxiety because they know if I lose this job, this is pretty much it. And then it's not just them to have to worry about for women, and in particular in my community, got to worry about the kids. 2 incomes can be better than one. It can be something. Normalizing struggle love. Just yesterday, a friend told me something. She said she has a husband. And I just know her through like a BFF. It is what it is. She picked up one from the community. She comes from a culture of success. Father is wealthy. The man said from day one, and he's one of those old school hardcore, he made it, what have you. Ditch him, he's weak. Ditch him, he's weak. She went ahead and married him. Problems happened, talked to her dad. He ran off because it was too stressful for him. Run off to his mama. He said, change the locks and divorce him. Romanticized struggle love. And we're going to have a family and a beautiful home, and they've got that. And he has no ambition. She's pretty much carrying it all. Well, yeah, I mean, you make almost double what he makes. Let me guess. She tried the I'm going to show him card. I want to pull him up. He's going to get around my crew. You pretty much make double what he makes. And that's been from day one. So then when you try to boost him on, give him some ambition. You can do this. I believe in you can do it. I'm doing it. You can do it. I got you. You can do it. And hoping to bring him up, maybe alleviate some of the pressure off of her. He's not trying to do anything. He's fine the way it is. Why? She's been holding it down. In his mind, it might be, why do I need to go ahead and do something different? You're pushing me too hard. I already have a job. He's okay with just making it, check the check, not seeing the big handwriting on the wall. There's no cushion. Yesterday, it was said she went out. And I was thinking maybe like a little break, just need a little break, little breather. No, no, no. Want out of the marriage. Why? Don't you need his income? She's pretty much holding down all the major bills by herself. Oh, she's pretty much holding down all, though she is holding down all the major bills by herself. Well, he does have some income. Well, it's a lower paying check and the taxes. And then when you add up the going to the office and the drive, oh, and the gasoline, you're really not seeing much money. And so you've been trying to push him for years to, become ambitious and be that guy and be a go-getter. And let's do this right here. The guy, he's okay with 9 to 5, whether the bills are paid or not. He knows that her check, she's going to get him paid. So he's not trying to be that go-getter guy and make something happen. And, for my family, and make them proud and show that, hey, I am an asset. No, no, no. He's okay. He is okay with things being the way they are because he has been pampered. And now you got a whole family here. You got 3 kids looking at you. Um, you know, one out. Why? She finally realized it. It's not going to be what she thought it was. It's not going to be. I'm going to show him, as I said before. He's going to show you. There are many women. Again, what happened? Romanticizing struggle love, and it's going to be okay. And you love each other, and it's going to be okay. Doesn't love you enough to want better. Look at all these women sitting up here. So many women in homeless shelters, sitting up here crowded up in somebody else's house. Where is the man? Where is he staying? He's staying with his mom. He might be with a new woman, or he's staying with his mother. Why can't he come get the kids? The women got the kids 24/7. You would think she ate a peach and the peach got her pregnant. Where is the man? Where is that guy? He can't never give her a break. Uh-uh. How you have this many kids, Bob? Romanticizing struggle love. This fake mindset. It's gonna be okay. All you need is love. Well, tell that to the mortgage company when they come to foreclose on the house. Oh no, you can't foreclose on us today because we have love. Tell that to the grocer when you go into Publix or Walmart or wherever you go. When you go into Wegmans to go buy food, why don't you go tell them that? Well, no, yes, hi, I need food for my family, and I'm gonna pay with love. They might look at you and smile and say, "We're gonna need cash or credit." That's all it takes. You love each other, it's gonna be all right. Quite often, the men will run off and abandon the woman. What happened to that love? Romanticizing struggle love. It needs to stop because there's nothing romantic about it. And especially when life gets tough, and it does, and the man runs out, that's when you really need your partner. Oh, yes, that's when you really need your partner. Maybe to help you hold it down. But if the partner runs off, you put all this stress on me. The crazy things I hear, it's like you got to be kidding me. You wonder why some women want to stay single. So asking you to watch the children is putting. What kind of man says that? Oh, I gotta babysit these kids. No, you're being a father. They're your children. But how do women get in these situations? Romanticizing struggle love. And guess what? It's kind of not working. So yeah, it's time to face reality. Sometimes, and I realize older people don't want to be wrong. Older people, they do not want to be wrong. Oh no, they don't. They're so worried about no. They I realize that older people don't want to be wrong. So that's another reason to go ahead and keep this nonsense going. I was with my husband for 40 years, or I was with my baby daddy. Uh-huh. And who's supporting you in your retirement? My daughter. The man didn't provide for you. Romanticizing struggle love. And how, oh, it was a life of poverty and pain. Again, life happens, but it just can't be from day one to the very end. Everything with the man is it's just negativity. Your life with him. But him around, it goes down. It's like my homegirl at the time. I don't understand it. Her aunt, the man had left her. Oh, he left, been gone for years. She had a business she had a hair salon. He'd been gone for years. He came back came back years later. But guess what? He came back and showed up at the door on Tom and Jerry. He had a gambling problem and had lost his truck. Came back home after all those years, and she was still working her salon, her own business, paying a house note. Guess what happened? He showed back up, got in trouble. He owed a major gambling debt. I was like, wow, that's really smart. Lead him back to her. That was so stupid. Oh no, she let him in and took him back. No questions, no what he's got to do. He didn't even have a job. He lost whatever he left with. He lost all that money, lost his vehicle, gambling debt. Next thing you know, her savings was gone. I'm like this sir. That he would have had to do. He would have to been part of the broken kneecap company because I wouldn't have dealt with it. Was getting threats. She ended up giving all her savings. When he was gone, the house was paid up and she was going on about her life. He left her. Next thing you know, all the money from the salon that she was working with was going off to pay some hoods regarding a gambling debt. And next thing you know, the house end up in foreclosure. And they come hollering at my friend, her mother, saying, the house is it's gonna be foreclosed on. And she had an accident where she was getting a settlement. They wanted not no, they needed the whole settlement. We can't let her lose her house. We gotta save her house. I told her, your aunt, she made a choice. I wouldn't give her my money. Your aunt made a choice. I will not give her my money. I said, this is crazy. All the money is being spent because of a man. He left you, deserted you, got a gambling debt. They're talking about breaking his knees. Good luck, buddy. Better learn to hobble on it. I don't know what to tell you. No, he can just come back in just like that. He wasn't even working. All the money. She even stopped paying her house note to pay a gambling debt. Look what he's brought to your door. But romanticizing struggle love. She was like, what should I do? I said, I wouldn't pay it. This is her man. I said, so pretty much all the money is going toward a man. What's in it for you? so she won't lose her house. I said, your mother is, let your mother know, girl, you don't even have a house. You're renting. You want to take all the money from your settlement and give it, so she can't lose, she just can't lose the house. Oh yes, she can, because that's what happened. She romanticized struggle love, and she took all the money, paid for her husband's debt. I would have thrown this behind our side. Here you go. Why didn't you change the locks? But she let it back in. My man, my husband, romanticizing struggle love and can lose your house. I don't know what happened. We ain't talking more. I just say no. That's crazy as hell. And you are running your darn self. They want her entire settlement. So she can't lose her house. Again, many women are sitting up in homeless shelter, living in cars, doing the van life, and it's not because, you know what, I want to do a YouTube video but try the experience. No, 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 no. There is no option. Why are they there? Why are so many struggling, doing without, so many stressed out, your hair fall out, overweight? Why? She was okay before. Eating is her comfort. Food is her comfort. It has to stop. Romanticizing struggle love. That's why a lot of women are struggling today. And when the economy gets bad, you've been holding it on your own. And especially when you're marginalized. And in this group, you get to a point, it's not going to be, oh, we're going to go ahead and just hire you. No, people understand resources. It is a competition for resources. So they understand that. They're going to see about their own. The one that owns the company, the one that's paying is the one that's saying. So then you look up, where's my help? Nowhere to be found. If you didn't care to see the poverty D and have all these students take care of on your own, look at the money you would have. But he left you, and you being the decent, good-hearted person, of course you're going to say about your kids because you love them. But guess what? The man didn't love you, want kids. Let's just be realistic. Even if they marry you, well, he wants a big family, and when he changes his mind. So women, you have to see about yourself. We have got to stop romanticizing struggle love. Life will happen to us all. But why hop on a struggle bus? That's not what's up. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.